Welcome back, friends! It's video 5 of 6 today for these new heroes that dropped with the beach party this time around. This is part of the new family that has released. We get, wow, this guy is something else. Haikala? I'm going to horribly mispronounce that. Perhaps that's like maybe Hawaiian. I'm not even sure. But either way, let's take a look at what this guy does. We get a cleric class, so we do get that mana shield to help protect us from various negative effects, which we are a fan of. As a reminder, what we get for the family bonus for the Sunbay Shark Family, it's going to be a bonus for 1, 2, or 3 heroes, and it will deal 450, 510, or 570 water damage over 3 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. So understand that's a reactive water dot. It's not overly powerful, but it is kind of cool that it will just automatically cast on anyone who does special skill damage to this hero. Now, we also get in the Aether Power department Shark's Might. This character's special skill, Mega Minions and Minions deal increased damage versus targets that have a water damage ailment. So the special skill damage will be plus 30%. The damage from minions and mega minions are up by 50%. Once again, this will matter if he does a minion or mega minion. The last hero did not. So let's take a look at that. Let's see. In Aether Power Department, we do get heal increase. For the first 6 turns, this guy's going to do plus 50% healing received for the first 6 turns. So any healing he receives for the first 6 turns goes up by 50%. That will create a little more survivability for him with any quick heals he receives. Okay, so Mending High Tide, operating at slow speed. Ooh, that's rough. But seeing as though it says Mending, I'm assuming this is a healer. Recovers 60% health for the caster. Okay. There we go. The healing chains through all allies who are adjacent to any healed ally. All healed allies get plus 50% mana generation for 5 turns. 50% is a lot. That's interesting. And that question mark's just going to say there's a limit on how much additional mana you can gain each turn. So just understand that. Well, what's it say? Affects only mana generated from matching shields, mana gained by the defense team at the end of their turn. Okay, so it's interesting. I don't know. Like, plus 50% mana is kind of crazy. So I do kind of like that. Summons a shark Mega Minion with 65% HP and 270% attack, inherited from the caster. Deals strong damage against fire characters. When summoned, this shark minion gives its owner immunity to buff dispels and buff stealing for as long as he has the Mega Minion. I mean, oh god. I don't know. Like, this is kind of weird. I have to talk about whether I like or dislike this guy. I don't love that he's operating at slow speed. I kind of hate the idea of a heal that has to chain through your party to do the healing. Like, what if one person in your party breaks that chain? Like, this guy might end up alone on an island. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like healing that isn't going to be guaranteed to hit my team. I think that could be a real negative downside to this guy, but like, whatever, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I just don't love it. And then also it says that we get that plus 50% mana generation for all allies who get healed. So as long as you're part of the healing chain, you can do that 50% mana generation. That's kind of fun. You do get a Mega Minion to help protect yourself, but to be fair, there are still a ton of Mega Minion counters that exist within the meta. So like, how impactful will that be? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. And it's definitely going to be strong against fire heroes because it's going to get strong damage as a multiplier here, right? So it says hero can only have 1 Mega Minion. Mega Minions replace all existing minions, etc. Mega Minions can replace other Mega Minions and Mega Fiends. It says effects that destroy minions instead deal 50% damage to this guy. Any other effects affecting minions won't affect Mega Minions. So that's pretty basic info. I don't feel like Mega Minions are all that impactful because of all the counters that do exist within the system to fight them. But it is interesting, and this guy gets a double multiplier versus fire heroes. So what are you saying there? Well, he does strong damage versus fire heroes with this Mega Minion, but also his passive will do an increased 50% damage for his minions and Mega Minions. So when you multiply those two things together, assuming they have a water dot up, you are going to slap a fire hero for a huge amount of damage, which is kind of fun, but it has to be a fire hero for that to be fully effective. We like that the Mega Minion gives him protection against buff dispels. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess this guy can be an 8. I just don't like how he's set up. Like, I don't... And it's fine. Like, this is a huge amount of healing. 60% healing base that chains through everyone could be a gigantic heal, but it could be. By the time you get a slow special off, probably at least one of your guys is dead. It's probably interrupting your chain. It just... I don't know. Like, we'll give him an 8 overall. He's just not my favorite hero, and maybe he's going to be great. Again, this is on paper. On paper, I don't feel like that's great. But in reality, maybe when it plays out, this guy's going to be a lot better than it seems. You're just going to have to figure that out for yourself. If you pull him, you probably level him and just try to figure it out. I'm sure he's going to be great in rush formats. Most slow heroes are. I could see this guy being in a frustrating tank if he's going off at faster speeds, because that's a lot of healing and a lot of mana gen. So, like, probably a really excellent defensive tank in rush, something like that. But just understand that in normal formats, operating at slow speed might be just a hair too slow for this guy to be effective. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. So I'll go ahead and leave it there at an 8, and we will move on to the final video that I need to record this morning. I'm very excited for that. We'll see you there.